Hello and all, this is Nerdcraft here bringing you another best of 3 from the Dreamhack invitational in Stockholm. And who here is spawning as the red Protoss? It's oGsMC versus his opponent spawning as the blue Zerg. On the upper part of Metalopolis is mouzMorrow. oGsMC, very, very good Protoss player. That's all I can really say about him. So, he won the last GSL. He is also the only player in the history of GSL to win 2 GSL titles in StarCraft 2. He of course beated July for that. I was kind of rooting for July in that game. But anyway, mouzMorrow, another really high. Of course, they're all high-level players. I'm not gonna say that they're not, but very good, very one of the better Zerg players in my personal opinion. There's the GGGL and GGGL. And Pylon going down for oGsMC. What could this mean? Well, it could mean a lot of things. It could mean he wants to get a forge. It could mean he wants to get more supply, possibly a gateway, although that's not too common these days. What else is there? He could get another Pylon. So anyway, you know, early game shenanigans. Not much to say here. All I can say is that mouzMorrow. Yeah, trying to think of some games I've seen him. I saw him in the recent TSL, I think it was, and NASL. No, that wasn't NASL. Well, I'm not going to bother with it. Although oGsMC, seen in a lot of tournaments. He is in the NASL. He's in GSL, of course. He was in TSL, but I believe he got knocked out. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to check the brackets again. So, 17 supply spawning pool coming up for mouzMorrow, and gateway commit for oGsMC. Metalopolis, let's just talk about this. This is TSL Metalopolis. I don't know what the difference is. I don't think there's close ground position like MLG. This, of course, is cross position, so gonna go for a more macro oriented game, I do believe. Now, Cybernetics Core is coming down for OG, so for MC, not OG, because OG is OP. Haha, see what I did there? I made a joke. So, Metabolic Boost is also on its way, as well as a Queen for Zerglings and a Zealot, just to finish off this wall here for MC. And, see, Metalopolis, since it is cross-position, we're going to go more macro-orientated game. You usually see in cross-position, especially with Zerg, the map essentially split in half, all of this being Zerg or Protoss or Terran, and all the rest here being covered in creep. So, that is what my prediction is a very macro game. As you can see, Hatchery is coming down for mouzMorrow, as well as a Sentry for MC. Also, Chrono boosting out that Warp Tech always a good thing to do. You want to get Warp Tech out as soon as you can, again, as Protoss. And it looks like this Zergling's gonna grab the Zelnaga Watchtower, and that's good map control by mouzMorrow. But, you know, the thing about MC is that he won't care about map control. He will plow you over. Like, he is a bulldozer, literally. He will just completely steamroll you. This drone actually got by. I missed that. But it is dead. Did scout the 2 gateways, possibly 3-gate Expo coming from MC. With that Pylon coming down, I would confirm, yes, he is going to save up for another Nexus. But not too sure. That could just be forward Pylon for defense, and that doesn't really make sense. But actually, yes, it does. So this Ling is gonna make sure you can scout the Nexus, maybe even deny it every now and then. But unfortunately, it got cut in half by a Zealot. So just gonna. mouzMorrow's Hatchery has finished. He's gonna get that saturated as soon as he can, as well as the Queen transfer. I'm guessing 3 Queen, so gonna get some crazy creep spread going here. And what is this? A Roach Warren coming down for mouzMorrow. No layer tech though, so possibly going a very heavy Roach, possible burrow with tunneling claws Roach. I'm kind of surprised. You usually see, well, I guess it's 50-50. About now you'd see layer tech coming up, but that's more like a 7-minute mark. So Spinecrawler is actually coming out from mouzMorrow. He suspects something. Stargate coming out for MC. Lots of sentries. Of course, a lot of sentries always does mean expansion for for Protoss, because they got great force field. You can place the force field. You can deny any attack into your main, or not into your main, but into your expo. So you can what am I trying to say here? So you can get reinforcing units like stalkers to range them out, which actually surprised MC doesn't have any of. He's sticking to zealots and sentries right now. Very different unit composition. MC is going to do a probe transfer at perfect timing. That's because he's Korean and he knows exactly how everything goes down. Layer tech coming up for mouzMorrow, possibly a Hydra Den after that. It'd be really cool to see some what you call them, Nidus worms utilized. It's always fun to see games like that. I'm also a big spinning Shua fan, so what can I say? MC is placing down a cannon there, and a Void Ray actually is coming out, being chronoed out for MC. He's going to take advantage of how Zerg does not have any early game anti-air. He's going to try and deny any more expansions over there. Level 1 missile attack on its way in the Evo chamber here, as well as a Phoenix. Actually, there's also a Phoenix being chrono boosted out for MC. So going queen hunting. And what are these? These are roaches. Yes, of course they're roaches. What is that? Okay, those are the spine crawlers. What is that ungodly sound? Another Phoenix actually coming out. Looks like MC is going to go for a Phoenix harass here. Always fun to see, always fun to do. And this queen is spreading as much creep as she can. So yeah, not much to say really right now. Everything's very standard. The only thing that I'd say is different is this Void Ray out here, but that's also not too different. Can he deny this third expansion? No, he's not actually going to. Tunneling Claws and Burrows coming out for roaches, so it looks like my prediction earlier was right, that sacrificing the standard layer time for roach burrow well, no, that doesn't make sense actually. For the roach warren, Hydro Sten is actually up too, so roach Hydra composition most likely going to be in play here. Let's see. I'm kind of curious to see what the income tab is. They're actually pretty even. mouzMorrow just a little ahead, and then this Void Ray is going to try and deny that hatchery. Any queen that comes near there is going to get lifted by these phoenixes and killed. So it looks like there's one queen down, 2 queen down. Yes, there it is. And 3 queens down. And these roaches are like, if only I could shoot up. If only I could just look up and shoot. Is mouzMorrow though? Is he gonna cancel this hatchery? I would think so. That'd be the smarter thing to do, in my opinion. Spinecrawler is gonna get. Oh no, he is actually not gonna deny that. Spinecrawler getting caught in position. It looks like it's gonna die before it can get burrowed in, or yeah, rooted in. Hydralisks, there we go. There's the Hydralisks. Hydralisks to the rescue. Da, 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 da. How much Hydralisks is that? They're all being lifted up and killed, of course. Void Ray taken out really easily, but that hatchery was denied. That's 300 minerals not being used. Someone is pinging over here. Yes, MC is in fact getting a third expansion, and while MC was doing that harass there and denying the third, he built up a pretty good Stalker Zealot Sentry army going there. Robotics Bay was built at the same time, or facility, and Robotics Bay is on its way, so we're going to see some Colossus play here. Going for a 6 gate here. Actually, that's kind of what MC is, I'd say, known for, is his Colossus play. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say so. He has a way of doing the death ball in which I've never seen before, and that mainly consists of a lot of things. He does put a lot more zealots into his death ball than White Raw would. White Raw would go more of a stalker heavy with Void Rays as backup with surrounding his Colossus, but MC by looks here is actually doing a pretty high zealot count, which is what you won't see that very often, I would like to say, but at the same time everything seems to be different in this game. So these Phoenixes are just going to try and scout, maybe pick out some Overlords, supply block his opponent. I love Phoenixes, they're so cool. I mean, if I could have a plane, I would have a Phoenix. I know they don't exist, but I would make one. And what is mouzMorrow doing here? Are we going to see it? What? Looks like some Overlords just being donated here. or possibly drawing out the phoenixes. That's pretty interesting technique. Oh, actually, he's probably most likely doing a Overlord Cloud. That's what I'm looking for. Actually, no, he's doing his Creep Highway right there, and a good number of roaches and hydralisks. That's 34 roaches and 10 hydralisks. But MC is going to deny it by putting up a wall, a temporary wall there, and take it out. Colossus has come out. I don't believe the extended thermal lance is out. No, it is currently being researched. But with this managing that choke really well, a lot of roaches and hydras are going to get picked off. Even the phoenixes trying to take out as much as they can. That's just crazy to see with the phoenix as well. These roaches are going to try and get out of here. I don't know if there will be any survivors. MC in a very commanding position right now. If he can just counter push right here, that would spell a lot of disaster for mouzMorrow. And that roach getting caught out of position. It did not have a good day. And looks like 7 more roaches are on their way, as well as another Colossus. Spire also just about to finish for mouzMorrow, and a Twilight Council being made for being warped in for MC. So it looks like MC is gonna just fall back into his base, regroup. These 6 gates warp gates just finished. Where is this Colossus going? Going up to meet with his buddies over here. So 4th hatchery was actually put down for mouzMorrow during that battle. And this Phoenix did scout it, so why are you... Who is pinging here? Yes, that is a death ball. Keep in mind, these are replays, so the live streamers who were streaming this, or who were casting this live, pinged each other to make sure that they could do stuff. So, I feel that Morrow could use a little more hydralisks. Hydralisks with such high DPS they just eat through stalkers, with, especially with level 2 range. The roaches being the more heavy hitter here, doing 20 damage, but they don't get a damage bonus against armored. So these zealots in here are just going to try to make sure there is no hatch. You're going to deny it. MC is just biding his time, looking for an angle, and here it comes. He's going to deny the surround with those really good force field placements, and that Corruptor did not have its day. So 2 more Corruptors are being made right now to take out those Colossus, and there they come. They better not attack right now, or else they will meet Stalkers, and Stalkers are really good against Corruptors. So here, good force field placement, denying any reinforcements over here. Trapping all... Wow, what? Oh, wow, just completely putting everything within a force field there. And MC, it looks like there's the GG from mouzMorrow. MC taking the first game out of a best of 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this game as much as I did. This is Nerdcraft signing off.